Hey, okay, well here's another Transformers review, and it's Shockwave from Cyberverse, who is a spider tank. Deluxe size. It doesn't show up too well on this camera, but the Shockwave colours, the purple, is very, very good. And he's got the features you would expect, like the gun that he keeps on his left hand with the hose and everything. So he's got all that. And then we have this, which is another gun that he's got, which can be placed on top of the main gun, if you like. Can also be placed on the side, like that. And if you want to, you can take the main gun off and put it on the top, like that. So there's a lot you can do with it. And you can put this blast effect here. This comes off. It does come off like that. Fits pretty snug, and it will fit on the other gun as well, like that. So yes, he's pretty cool, and get all the articulation you could want pretty much from the legs, etc. I prefer the main gun being in place, so let's put that back for a moment and put that one on the top, like that. So yes, there he is in his spider tank mode. So, on to transformation then. To take the gun off the top, take the cannon off the top as well, and then turn the whole thing 90 degrees backwards, like this, so the tank is essentially upside down. So to do the bottom half, the robot mode is simplicity itself. You just get the legs and turn them, 1, 2, and then you've got a bit of waist swivel and that, and the skirts at the side there, and there you have the robot legs. Next, we want to do the chest by unclipping what would be the front of the tank here and bringing it down, and we've got a pretty good, hang on a second, not tabbed in, we've got a pretty good head. Head's pretty good, and the ears or antennae or whatever they are, and the head moves from side to side, and it's all good. I fold these down, the little like horns of the tank. I'm not exactly sure what they're supposed to be. Now you want to pull the arms down like this and like this. Twist them around so that they're like that, basically. Then you want to fold these down, 1, 2, open up the arms like this, and then that tucks inside, then that folds down, and same on the other side. Same on the other side. Do not fuck with me. that. And essentially, there he is. You just got to close the back up like that. And pop the main cannon under his arm. And onto the hand like that. Which is held on by a tab. Like that. And there he is in robot mode. I'm going to give him his gun, obviously. And there he is, in robot mode. Yeah, pretty good at articulation. I mean, arms go up and down. And they turn, there's quite a lot of turn in them. And they spread out about that far. Quite a bit of elbow. Behave. And legs go forward and they go back and they go out. Now the one thing I've seen this mentioned in some other reviews is this hose is a little stiff, so it can impede the cannon from being in this position. Of course, it's not going to impede it at all now because it's on camera, but there's no impedance or impeding it rather if it's up like that. So that goes up and down, that goes up and down, head goes side to side, as we said, ears go up and down, antenna, whatever they are, and there's all the hip swivel you could want. There's foot tilt for dynamic posing, if you want to go for that. And yeah, he's a very, very cool rendition of Shockwave, I think. As for the gun storage, you can just take it out of his hand and stick it on the back. Like that. So there's storage, which is cool, and it's not too contrived looking. Sometimes things, you know, these things can be a little bit contrived in either robot or vehicle mode, and it's good that they've done it properly here so that isn't an issue. Now I'm not really a fan of the gimmicky add-ons and stuff, but I think this blast effect here kind of works, and you can stick it at various points on his body, like here or here, you know, this is as if he's taking fire himself, which is kind of cool. Right, so let's put it back on the gun here, like this, and there you go. Now, for whatever reason, we haven't been getting the Cyberverse figures here in the UK. I'm not sure why that is. So I had to order him from the States, which was fine. I mean, ordered him on Amazon and he didn't really cost that much. I was quite surprised at how cheap he actually was. And aside from a few minor things like the hose occasionally getting in the way of articulation or even unclipping at times, but then it's easy to clip it back in. I really like this guy, but then I was always a kind of a Shockwave fan because he's a bit of a tip of the iceberg character, really. I mean, Shockwave, you get the sense that he's done some really horrible shit in his life, and it engages the imagination very well because you don't really see much of it on screen. So yeah, I like that kind of imagination triggering side to the character. So yeah, As I say, I like him a lot. I understand the Cyberverse line isn't the most loved line in the world. I'm not sure why that is. I think it's pretty cool. I quite like the show as well. And yeah, so that is Shockwave from the Cyberverse line in his robot mode. And yeah, so with all the above being said, and as always, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you soon. Cheers for watching, and bye for now.